Hello, yogis. I'm Lee Henderson, and welcome to your Fullbody Hatha practice. This is a quick, shorter practice, really wonderful to do in the morning. Great to get your energy going, get you ready for the day. Let's get started. So, optional props that I'm going to offer as we move through the practice: blocks if you happen to have. If not, even a couple paperback books or a couple tall soup cans could do nicely for how I'm going to offer the blocks. Maybe a little pillow or cushion or blanket or towel folded up if you like, just for some extra padding and cushioning underneath the joints. And as always, if you don't have those props handy with you, no worries, it is all good. They are not needed or essential for today's practice. I'm going to offer beginning kneeling on the shins today, if that feels comfortable in the knees. But if not, no problem at all. Just have a seat on your sit bones. You can extend the legs out in front of you or find a nice cross-legged position. Good. Coming to rest with the palms facing down on your knees. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And bring your awareness to your breath. The gentle rise and fall of your belly. The passage of air in and out of your nose. And slowly begin to deepen and elongate your breaths. Perhaps bringing in a subtle ujjayi breath, gentle constriction through the back of the throat, so the breath becomes slightly audible, kind of like the whispering roar of the ocean. Good. When you're ready, gently bring your hands to heart center, uniting the palms at the light of your heart. And breathe light up into your heart. Perhaps envision a warm, nourishing light which originates there. And with each breath in and each breath out, this warm, nourishing light within you begins to glow a little brighter. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more full breath in, light up your heart, light up your whole body with this fresh energy. And exhale out. Good. Gently flutter your eyes open. And let's have a beautiful, nourishing practice together. So let's get started here, making our way into a tabletop position. You can maybe give your legs a little stretch out if those knees need a little release. Good, and then as you're ready, making your way into tabletop. Knees hip distance apart, wrists underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, tilt the tailbone up, soften through the belly, shine your heart forward. On your exhale, gently round through the spine, opening up the back of the spine. Good, taking a few more rounds at your own pace. Inhale, soften through the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhaling, rounding through the spine, opening it up. Opening up the back of the spine. Good, and just moving through a few more rounds here, nice and easy. And you can also feel free to take any intuitive movement that feels really good, maybe a little gentle side-to-side motion of the spine, or some circular motion or barrel rolls of the spine. Just moving however you intuitively feel you need here to gently warm into your body today. Good, and then as you're ready, making your way back to a neutral spine, walk your knees about an inch or two behind your hips. Tuck your toes, hug in through your abdominal wall, and lift the sit bones up towards the sky, gentle downward dog. Good, and it may feel nice here to pedal out your feet, just extending one heel down towards the mat and then the other. Stretching out the backs of the calves, the Achilles. Good, and just bringing your awareness to your feet, making sure they are hip distance apart and parallel. And then bringing your awareness to your hands, make sure they're in line with the outer edges of your shoulders. Good, spread all 10 fingertips nice and wide and press down through your palms to reach and shift your pelvis a little further to the wall behind you for 3, 2, 1. Good, gently micro-bend your knees. Bring your gaze towards your hands nice and easy. Make your way to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and easy. As you bring your body upright, roll those shoulders back a couple of times. And then coming to land in your mountain pose, Tadasana. And feet hip distance apart and parallel, arms relaxed by your sides, palms facing forward. Maybe close your eyes here if you don't feel dizzy, and just breathe. Reconnect with that nourishing light of your heart. All right, gently flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up above you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Always an option to lower the knees on your plank, or option to keep them lifted if you're feeling fiery, your choice. Good, hug in through your core. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Good, and now bring your weight slightly forward so shoulders come just in front of the wrists. Always an option to lower the knees here or keep them lifted as you slowly lower down onto your belly. Good, nice work. Once you're down, untuck your toes. Inhale, gently flow the upper body up, little baby cobra. Exhale, melt your upper body down. And press back, down dog. Take 3 full expansive breaths. Perhaps reconnecting with that subtle ujjayi breath, subtle constriction through the back of the throat. Using this connection with the breath to breathe spaciousness through your body and your mind. Good. When you're ready, gently micro-bend the knees. Bring your gaze towards your hands, nice and easy. Make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep your arms up, lift your heart high. And exhale, hands through heart center. Good. Relax your arms by your sides, palms facing forward. Just breathe. All right, gently flutter your eyes open. If you're working with some blocks today, or maybe a couple tall soup cans, option to bring one at the top end of your mat and one at the bottom end of your mat. Good, and from here, when you're ready, coming to the top of the mat, let's take a quarter turn towards the long edge of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take a big wide step out to the left, bringing your arms parallel. Good, now rotate your right leg towards the front of your mat. Having a little peek at that front heel, make sure it lines up with your back heel or instep. Angle your back toes slightly in. Good, and then when you're ready, bend down deeply into your front knee. Finding your warrior two. Nice, now having a little peek at that front ankle here, make sure it's right underneath the knee. Good, and then big right toe is visible just on the inside of your right knee. From here, internally wrap your front thigh up and out to the right. So feel this inner spiraling up and out of the front thigh. Breathe. And let's flow. Straighten through the front leg. Sweep the arms up. Good. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Good, 1 more. Inhale, arms up, moving the breath through your body. Beautiful. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Flip your front palm, hug in through your core, straighten through your front leg as you sweep your front arm up to the sky. Exalted Trikonasana. Breathe light up into your heart. Good. Slowly come back to center. Land back in that calm, steady warrior two. Hug in through your core, nice and strong. Reach your front hand forward. Good. Bringing your right elbow down onto your knee. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Now, option to stay right here. If you wish to go a little further, maybe right hand onto a block or a tall soup can inside your right foot, or right fingertips to earth, your choice. Good, and from here, let's sweep the top arm over the ear, reaching your fingertips forward, extended side angle. Hug in through your core. Spin and open your heart to the sky for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly come back to center. Land back in your calm, steady warrior two. Straighten through your front leg. Rotate the right leg in. Relax your arms down. Give them a little break. They just worked hard. Good. And now let's find it on the other side. Rotating your left leg to the back of your mat. Have a peek at your alignment. Front heel lines up with the back heel or instep. Back toes angled slightly in. Good. And once you're ready, bend down deeply into your front knee. There you go. Finding your warrior two. Having a little peek at your alignment, front ankle is right underneath the knee. Big left toe visible just on the inside of your left knee. Nice, and from here, internally wrap your front thigh up and out to the left. Feel that inner spiraling up and out of the front thigh. Good, breathe. And let's flow. Straighten through the front leg, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Nice, 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Good, 1 more. Inhale, arms up, moving the breath through your body. Beautiful. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm, straighten through your front leg, sweep your front arm up to the sky. Exalted Trikonasana. Good, breathe light and spaciousness up into your heart. Slowly come back to center, landing back in that calm, steady warrior two. Good, here we go. Hug in through the core. Reach your front hand forward, bringing your left elbow down onto your knee. Extend your right arm up to the sky. Maybe you stay right here if you wish to go a little further. Maybe left hand onto a block or a tall soup can inside your left foot, or left fingertips to earth, your choice. And from here, let's all sweep that top arm over the ear, reaching your fingertips forward, extended side angle. Good, hug in through your core. And now spin and open your heart to the sky for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly come back to center. Land back in that calm, steady warrior two. Straighten through your front leg. Rotate your left leg in. And now simply step your left foot to your right foot. Take a quarter turn back to the front of your mat. Relax your arms. Just breathe. All right, coming to the top of the mat if you're not already there. And for this next little sequence, you can bring all your props, if you're working with them, to the top of the mat if you like. Good, so coming to the top of the mat, feet are hip distance apart and parallel. Here we go, bend the knees deeply, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, stay low, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms up. Strong exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms up. Good, strong exhale out the mouth, sweep the arms back. Good, inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Tenting your right fingertips nice and wide outside your mat, or maybe onto a block or book for extra support. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Big, wide, open twist. And just breathe. Good. Slowly lower your left hand down. Framing your hands now on either side of your front foot. Hug in through your core. Sweep your arms behind you. Good, lengthen the crown of the head forward. And now root to rise. Super strong high lunge transition. Good. From here, cactus the arms. Hug your front ribs in. Draw the shoulder blades together on your back. And now lift. Open your heart to the sky. Powerful heart opening back bend. Breathe light up into your heart for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly come back to center, hands to prayer. Lower the back knee if it's lifted. And always a little option here. If you'd like a little extra padding and cushioning underneath that back knee, feel free to bring a little pillow or cushion underneath that back knee. You can also always roll the outer edge of your mat under for extra support. Good. Wherever you're at, let's heel toe the front foot to the outer edge of the mat and settle into a little strange pigeon here. Some nice deep hip opening. So turn that front foot out at a 45-degree angle. Allow your left knee to open to the side, any amount. And if you want to play into some variations, maybe left hand to inner thigh. If you have a thigh stretch that's part of your practice and you want to explore into it, feel free to find it. Extending the left arm behind you. Maybe bend the back knee, maybe grasp the back foot. Good. Breathe down into your hips for 3, for 2, 1. Really nice work. Gently release. Heel toe your front foot back to center. Lift your back knee. Step your back foot to your front foot, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Tenting your left fingertips nice and wide outside your mat, or maybe on that block or book for extra support. Extend the right arm up to the sky. Big, wide open twist. Just breathe. Good. Slowly bring your right hand down. And here we go, plugging your hands on either side or your fingertips on either side of your front foot. Hug in through the core. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Good. Sweep your arms behind you. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head as you now root to rise, sweeping your arms up to the sky. Super strong high lunge transition. Good. Cactus your arms. Hug in through the front ribs. Draw the shoulder blades together on your back. And now lift and open your heart to the sky. Powerful heart opening back bend. Breathe light up into your heart for 3. You're doing great for 2. And 1. Really nice work. Slowly come back to center, hands to prayer. Place your hands on either side of your front foot. Lower your back knee if it's lifted. Maybe bringing a little padding or cushioning underneath that back knee if you like. I'm just going to do a little spin around here so that you can see me. Heel toe your front foot to the outer edge of the mat. And let's come into our strange pigeon. Turning your front foot out at a 45-degree angle. Allow that right knee to open to the side any amount. Good, and then just find your strange pigeon here, whatever feels most supportive for your body. Maybe right hand to inner thigh. If it feels available, maybe sweeping the right arm behind you, bending the back knee, maybe grasping the back foot, but no need to push, just come into whatever feels easeful and most supportive for your body. Good, let's take some nice full expansive breaths down to the hips. You're doing great for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Gently release. Heel toe your front foot back to center. And now we're going to very simply step the front foot back, remove any padding or cushioning you might have underneath you. And let's make our way down onto our sit bones. Sweeping your legs out in front of you, knees bent, feet hip distance apart and parallel. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Hug in through the core here, super strong. Slowly roll down. Good, and then once you're down here, coming into a little bit of final hip opening. So extend the right leg up to the sky, flex that right ankle super strong, cross it over your left knee, opening the right knee to the side. Take your right hand, feet it between your legs, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh, and gently hug that left thigh in towards you. Breathe into the back of your right hip. And just being mindful to keep that ankle that is crossed over the knee super flexed. This just helps to stabilize and support your knee when the leg is in this external rotation. And when you're ready, let's find it on the other side. Extending your left leg up, flex that left ankle super strong, cross it over your right knee, find your thread the needle on the other side. And keep the ankle that is crossed over the knee actively flexed, strong L shape in the ankle just to protect and stabilize your knee. And breathe into the back of the left hip for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Gently release. And then from here, let's find some gentle, wide open windshield wiper twist, cactusing your arms if that feels good. Knees bent, you can place your feet out nice and wide, mat distance apart. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Gently bring them back to center and allow them to fall to the right. Good. Inhale, legs back to center. Allow them to fall to the left. And bring your legs back to center. Allow them to fall to the right. Good. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Shift your pelvis to center. And now hug your knees in, just giving your body a nice, loving hug in. Now let's find some final heart opening, if you like, extending your legs out in front of you. I'm going to offer fish pose here, one of my favorites here. Propping yourself back on your elbows so the forearms are pointing forward. Press down through the elbows to lift and open your chest and your heart to the sky. Good. You can always keep the gaze forward and the chin tucked, especially if that feels best in your neck. Or if it feels okay through the neck, maybe lengthen the neck and the head back. Good. Breathe light up into your heart for 3, 2, 1. Really nice work. Slowly bring your head back to center. Gently lower your spine to the earth. Give your knees and your body another loving hug in. You just did incredible work. And then as you're ready, extend your legs out, making your way into Shavasana. Extend your legs out nice and wide. Relax your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and just breathe. Send nourishing breaths of light through your body. I'm inviting you to take as much time here as you like in this closing rest. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more. And for more full-length yoga content, come and practice with me at RebeccaLeeHendersonYoga.com.